Kumi, and all them guys, Sa Netta and all them niggas, they like to pump their fist for Africa. Guess what? You're gonna have African slaves, man, in the kingdom of heaven. The Africans are gonna be in captivity under you, man. All right? Huh? Yeah, shot the Atmos, and all them guys, man. All right? You know? Yeah. All you niggas pumping your fist for Africa, man. Guess what? You're gonna have the Africans in captivity, man. Because the Africans don't fuck with you to this day, man.
Right.
All right? You know how many African migrants came over here to America and they still look down on your black asses? You so-called Negroes? All right? They walk around in your own communities with uplifted with pride, man, like they're better than you, man.
Yeah.
Like you're beneath them. They don't even wash their ass, man. All right? But yet they walk around uplifted with pride, man. That's right, man. We're gonna fuck you Africans up in the kingdom of heaven,
right.
man. All right? Go ahead.
They shall come after thee in chains.
In chains. All right? In chains, man. Okay? Ain't talking about a Gucci link.
Right.
Ain't talking about a gold rope chain, brother. Okay? Talking about in shackles, man. All right? We gonna lock the Africans down, man. Okay? We're gonna put them in chains. Meaning what? They're gonna be in captivity, man. Go ahead.
They shall come over, and they shall fall down unto thee. They shall make supplication unto thee, saying, surely the Most High is in thee.
That's right. So they're gonna be humble before us, man. They're gonna be in great humility. All right? And then they're gonna acknowledge our power, man. All right? I know you will. I know you will. Well spoken. From the devil.
Boy.
All right? Okay? But pertaining to the Africans, they're gonna acknowledge our power, man. They're not gonna be worshiping the doodoo god anymore, man. All right? They're gonna have to acknowledge Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua as the true and living power, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And there is none else, there is no God.
That's right. So they ain't gonna give reverence to them other gods that they fucking worship out there in the goddamn jungles of Africa, man. All right? You know, all them the ancient gods of Egypt that they came up with. All them ancient Babylonian gods. All right? You know? Then you got them tribal Africans out there in the Congo and, you know, Angola and all that shit. Yeah, them primitive Africans, man, that worship the doodoo god. All right? They're not going to acknowledge none of that shit no more, man. Okay? Because it's going to be without a shadow of a doubt that there is a God in Jacob, man. All right? Read on this a little bit more.
More. So
yeah. Yep.
All right, and it says, verse 15, verily thou art a power that hideth thyself, O power of Israel, the Savior.
Right. Go ahead.
It says, they shall be ashamed and also confounded, all of them. They shall go to confusion together that are makers of idols.
Yeah, all these goddamn heathens, man. You know? That worship all these different gods, man. You know? Allah is not going to get any credits in the kingdom of heaven, man. Because you got a lot of Africans that worship Allah that are Muslims. Okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They be a lot of them, they be in what is it called? Taco or Fulton and Fulton and Franklin around there. That's Taco. They be Atlantic, downtown Brooklyn, and they be on 96 and 2nd Avenue. What's that, 3rd?
Yeah.
3rd Avenue, 96 and 3rd Avenue up that way, like 10 blocks, a mile away.
Yeah, you got a lot of them guys that are Christians too, man. You know, so-called Christians, Catholics or whatever. You know, when they was having the conclave about who the next pope was going to be, they were saying there was a possibility that it was going to be that cardinal in Africa. Right? I don't know exactly what country, but you got a lot of so-called Africans that are part of the Roman Catholic faith. All right. So So they're going to denounce all them other guys that they pray right now. Okay? And when the kingdom of heaven is established and Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua makes itself known to the people, everybody else is going, they're going to denounce their gods.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 17. But Israel
Yep.
shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. All right? That's talking about the whole nation of Israel. Starting with the elect. But even the 2/3 is going to enjoy the benefits of the kingdom of heaven,
Right.
because they're Israelites, man.
Right.
All right? And our kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom, man. Meaning what? There's not going to be no end to the kingdom. Okay? It's going to be an infinite kingdom. Infinite rulership for the nation of Israel. All right? Ain't going to be no fucking revolving rulerships, man.
Right.
Okay?
That was for this earth age.
Right. Exactly.
That was from the Egyptians to the ancient Babylonians to the Medo-Persians
Right.
to the Greeks and the Romans. And now we at the feet of that statue. This was the time for the revolving doors, so to speak.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But according to end time prophecy, it said what? Esau is the end of the world. So somebody has the rule. You know what I'm saying? And it's according to prophecy, hit the nail on the head. It's the damn Edomite. It's the biblical Edomite, man.
Which the Edomites are the so-called white man.
That's right.
You Caucasians, you are the biblical Edomites. All right? You know? This guy looks like a well-educated man. You know what an Edomite is? An Edomite. According to the Bible. Are you familiar with the Bible?
Somewhat.
Somewhat? Well, in the Bible, it talks about a nation called Edom.
Right.
All right? Edom is the descendant of the man Esau. When you read in Genesis the 25th chapter, Isaac and Rebekah, they had twin children, Jacob and Esau. Esau is the father of the nation of Edom.
Okay. So then there was a tribe.
Yeah, it's a nation. It's a nation.
Or
And
it was a tribe that became a nation.
it was a person who's the progenitor of what will become a nation of people. All right? Which the nation of Edom, the word Edom is a Hebrew word, Adawam, which means red. It means red. Okay? And, you know, through our study of the Holy Bible, we come to find out that through a process of elimination of all the races on the earth, the nation of Edom has to be none other than the so-called white man today, the Caucasian man. Yeah, you know, and you know that according to the Bible, that's not really a good thing, you know, because the judgment for Edom is that they have to go into slavery and then eventually be destroyed after 1,000 years of free labor. You know, but that's if you believe in the Bible. You know, a lot of people don't believe in the Bible.
Well, what else is there?
Well, a lot of people don't believe in the Bible. Okay, hey,
There you go.
all right, you know.
Get back to basics.
Right.
Hey, there
right.
you go.
Hey,
I
man.
like
Hey,
that.
the-
Get back to the
The,
basics.
the devils know and they tremble.
Right. You know, but in all fairness, you know, who knows what you know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
That's true.
That's why we trying the spirit, man. That's called trying the spirit. You know, I ain't flat out blast him and call him an Edomite. You know, I kind of wanted to see, you know, how he was going to take it,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
You know, whether he going to accept it or not. All right.
It says something spiritual. Get back to the basics.
Right. Right. You know.
And that's something that's, you know, basic to understand dealing with prophecy.
Right.
I got Lamentations
All right, go
if
ahead,
you
brother.
want.
Yeah, bring it out.
Lamentations 4:21, right?
Yup.
All right, this is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah, the Lord said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. You so-called white people, man. You should be happy, man.
Yeah.
Y'all should be living it up, man.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Right. All right. Hey, the Lord said, all you so-called white people, y'all should be in a joyous state, man. You know? You shouldn't be out there fucking homeless on a goddamn corner, strung out on fucking opioids, begging for money, man. You know? You should be doing all right, because this is your kingdom, man. All right? Don't be a two-time loser. All right? This right now, you're winning.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's all you got.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yep, yep.
All right? These fucking white bitches, man.